Welcome to another amazing day at fmtraining.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. We're here to talk about the wonderful FileMaker platform, and I'm here with the wonderful Nick Hunter and Ken Tooley, continuing a long-running series. Let's talk about our live stream schedule. We do this 5 days a week, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. generally, PST. So we are doing the existing FileMaker file design and modernization workshop redesign. That has been working on Ken Tooley's file for a while now. As you can see, we're on day 33. Nick has basically been taking a file live and renovating it the way a senior engineer would tackle a lot of customer project files, which has been really interesting. If you'd like to support the channel, we would greatly appreciate it. People who have bought our annual subscription bundles, thank you very much. Seriously, every bit counts. Basically, these are three options. This final version comes with FileMaker. It's 100 plus hours of really high energy video content, stuff in 5 to 20-minute bite-sized sessions, animated. Richard's the only one presenting, so you know you can't get bored. And we have a ton of topics. Seriously, it is staggering. There's a list somewhere on the site of everything we cover, and it is comprehensive and total. So if you've got anything you're like, man, I wish I knew this better, it's probably in here. And if you're a beginner, you can totally become a self-sufficient developer in your own right by picking up and watching this video course. So I highly recommend it. Cool. I think with that being said, Nick, what are we doing today?
Hello, Marge. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ken.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you everybody for joining today. So it's a nice day. So I was at the beach like an hour ago. So it was cool. Thank you for joining in today. And so today we continue this series on the Ken's file. So we had a discussion about adding a functionality inside Ken files. So I already talked about this. Is to add a kind of an OCR technology based on the online API. So we don't need any plugins, and we just send a file to an API online, and we get it OCR'd, recognized, and we can scrap information out of these documents. So that's what's going to happen next week. So I'm going to pretty much implement the world of you. Okay, so not just demonstrating something done, I'm going to implement it, right? So I'm going to take it from a file I have, and I'm going to implement the technique inside the Ken's file, which is not a big deal. On the same time, I'm going to show you something that I've been demonstrating for some time now, but it's been a long time that I didn't talk about this. It's how to insert documents on server, right? So insert file, insert file doesn't work on server, okay? But there's a technique that I want to share with you because I used it recently, right? So then we can do many things on server, right? So that will
Okay.
that
sounds interesting.
Yeah, because if I'm sharing my screen right quick, let me share my screen. So as I was mentioning, we have on FileMaker, so I don't know, every time I'm using that file is super slow. I need to talk to Jake about this. So when we go here and we go to server, so this button here is to show you the compatibility with the platform. When you put,
right,
when you use a script step, you have the platform compatibility. So on server, so if you said insert file, doesn't work. Insert PDF doesn't work. Pretty much insert everything, insert pictures doesn't work, right? So all of those things doesn't work on server. When it's grayed out,
there's a lot of others through there too, I see.
Yeah, but that's an insert from URL that works. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so next week, I'm going to show you how we insert a document to a container from the server, right? So that next
Sounds
week.
good.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Tease.
yeah, I know. Yeah. No, because I want to make it part of the OCR stuff, right? So what are we talking about the OCR? So Ken sent to me the document, and I want to put the OCR on. So this is the document is getting me. Maybe we can send me one that is not cropped here. Maybe we can see what happened here if we can do something here.
Well, actually, you see it says cut on the dotted line there. That's that's all we need. We don't need any of that right-hand side stuff. The dotted line
this is the name. This is not the name of the guy.
It would be the name of the owner, but not the name of the
pilot. Okay.
Of the pilot.
Okay. So we don't need that.
Yeah. So we just grab it at the dotted line, and everything to the left of the dotted line is what we have.
So here we have this. So we have a lot of information. We have the serial number. We have the manufacturer. We have, and this I suppose this is the model.
Yes, it's not always there, but yeah.
Okay. We have the ICAO. What is ICAO?
Good question. We never use it.
Okay, cool. But we have it. So we have plenty of information here that we can use. So when we pass these documents to, of course, we have the date issues and expiration date.
Right. That's the important part.
Yeah, that's the important part. So when we do the OCR, this is what we get. Okay. So obviously, we get the manufacturers, we get the serial number, we get the model, and somewhere here I saw date of issue.
Yeah.
Right. And the expiration date. Right.
Yep.
So I suppose each time we're going to pretty much recognize those documents, we will get some positioning different here, how we go. But I'm going to show you how to optimize this. And, so obviously we can extract those information automatically. And then, as you said, offline if you have 600 or 700 documents that you want to process, instead of doing manually and add those dates manually, you just insert file in there in your documents. You import those documents, right? And I'm going to show you how to import more than one document. We're not going to use the insert from URL. We insert from insert file into the container. We're going to use another technique, and then we pass the OCR and we recognize this stuff, right? So that will be part of next week. So that will be interesting. So how to implement the OCR technology, right? How to make it working on the file, how to get at that point, and then from that point, how we can scrap the information, right, and get it done and get it inside the right field in your solution. So, so let me delete that. Let me delete that because this is a real file from a real customer. So I don't want to, I
don't think he wants the balloon registration, huh?
No, I don't think so.
It's not real estate.
No, it's not. So, okay, so let's put that on the side for now. International Civil Aviation Organization.
Yeah, that's what that ICAO was, but I have no idea what the number means or where it's used. I don't use it at all.
Yeah, it's U.S. administration BS. Okay, so
actually, the ICAO is international. It's the FAA in the U.S.
Okay,
ICAO
so,
international. Yeah.
Okay, international BS. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's okay. We don't care about that. So we did a lot of things the last days, and so we're going to continue. So let me plug this. So we're going to continue doing the same thing and have fun. So of course, in order to do the OCR stuff, I need to get documents to work on their balloon side, because this here is not from the balloon side. This is from the the pilot. Right? So we need
This is
to
the pilot
implement
side
that.
we're seeing, yeah.
Yeah. So when you get at that point and you have this here, but this is not pointing to the right table, so we need to rewrite, we need to remap all of this with other relationships and stuff like that. But I don't want to break anything, so we have pretty much everything here. We don't need to what's the name? We don't need to break anything, right? So we're going to what's the name? Modify this, right, and get it working, right? So how we do that, right? So I have those documents, pilot documents. So when you have a clean environment, okay, that helps, but it's okay. We can do where the TO5, okay. So now you understand why I love to get the thing organized like this. Is because we're going to reuse, right, the same type of organization, but we're going to move all of this, right, pretty much to another table. So something I want to show you, okay, using the relationship map. You see here, I have the we start with the beginning, okay. So I want that portal here, which is the main portal, right? It's the main portal where you have all the list of all the documents attached to that balloon. Okay.
Right.
This is what we have on the pilots, right? But I want to reuse the same here. But something I want to show you is you select those two, right? And you can say you press Alt, right? And you duplicate this.
Right.
The duplication will keep that working. It's not going to get this, right? Because, so let's do it again. Okay?
Because you didn't select the anchor table.
Yeah, see, if I select this, I get all.
Right.
Okay? But I'm getting this too, and I said, tak. So this, now, I can move it and put on the balloon side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can rename them to J2H balloon. I'm getting there. Document. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's okay. So that's all what I need to do. Rename this. So it's the 02H1 document value. Boom. Right.
Yeah.
So this is, I don't need to do more. It's done. So this stuff here is there, right? It's working. So now I can connect this to this, right? And the connection will be here. The connection is from pilot to from, right? Why I'm using that name is because that foreign key can be used from ID pilot when we are in pilot, and it will be used from ID balloon when we are from balloon. So that's why I say IDF foreign key from balloon, foreign key from pilot. It depends, or foreign key from whatever, right? So we have the A done. Yeah, we have the A.
That makes that conversation of weeks ago about from all come to use now.
Yeah, exactly. So I want all of those two. I want those two also. This we will see later because this is from we use that for the status, right? But
yeah,
now I need those two because I need this relationship I just duplicate is for this one. Now I want for this one. And I want for this one to add a file, to create a file, right? So I need the selected and the creation, right? I need those two. So I duplicate those two, right? And I put them here, okay? Put them here. I can rename them. So I was on H. What's after the I? Yeah. 02i, balloon. Is balloons or balloon? Is balloons. Yeah, here I have a typo, see? Balloon, but I have a typo. So I'm going to fix that. So document, we changed nothing here. That's all. So let me fix the typos, right? We have a balloons. So I'll rename this one, and I'm going to rename this one as well. Boom, that's it. No, it's just, so this, okay, we need to make sure I have all the field I need, because for selected, that means when we click a balloon here, when we click, we set a field to say, I'm selecting this one, I am in this one, right? So we need to make sure I have the G, and here I don't have it, the field I need. So when you do something like this, when you move a technique, when you move a piece of a feature from one table to another, don't hesitate to go there, get the field the way the way it's named. You get the field, you copy it, and then you go and then you paste it. Then you have always the same name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this relationship here is very simple, right? It's the G, the field I just created with the document, right? Also these two, because I want the selected documents attached to that balloon, okay?
Right. Remember that.
Yeah. And then here, we need a field that we don't have. And also, we can go to Pilot and borrow it, right? Which is this. So we go to balloon and we paste it, right? Then here, I can use the magic key technique, which is I want to use this one with this one, right? Also, I want this one to this one, right? Like I did here.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, don't forget to say, I want to create, because that's the purpose of that relationship, is to create a related record from that table to this one. So now I'm ready to remap my stuff, okay? So I close this, and then we can remap this, right? So how we do, we double click here, and of course, right, we go and we say, this is a H, right? Then this one is for the drag and drop. We double click and we select the H. So since we go, so you understand what's going on. Okay, so for people less knowledgeable in FileMaker, I explain. In FileMaker, we have tables and we have occurrences, right? Table occurrences. The table name is documents, right? This one's the table name. And we have occurrences. And this occurrence and these occurrence are pointing to the same table, right?
Right.
Same table. Okay. That being said, if I double click here and I change one occurrence to another, since it is the same, it keeps the selection of the fields, right? I redo it. You're there. You click from. I'm switching to T05 that is in document, and I'm going there, which is the same table, and I don't change. That's why it's cool to have a unique table for this kind of stuff, because I can spread this document selection to many other tables, and I can do this very easily, right? Okay. Now, thanks to the object tree, I can hide this and take care of this, right? So the same thing, H. H, 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 right? This one, H. So this is the document. So this is different because I'm doing a merge field, right?
Right.
Yeah, merge field, unfortunately, it doesn't. So this, all of this is done. Now I need to take care of
Hide
this.
stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you why this is always on top, why it's cool to have the main key always on top, because I'm saying 2H bam bam, 2 carriage return. See, I'm there, I'm selecting this, and I say 2H, carriage return, carriage return. I don't need to select anything. So this done, right? So now I can take care of this too. So this is not the pilot. So since I have copy paste the same name of the field, I have the same name of on the pilot, the J underscore selected document is the same name field name, the same.
Right. Right.
So just I need to do this. That's it, fixed. And here, the same. 2H carriage return. That's it. Super easy. I don't need to select another field because the field name is, so I just need, no, let's do it again. I double click on pilot, I'm saying balloon. That's it. Because the name of the field is the same. And here I just do this, right? Select this. I'm saying 2H carriage return, done. I don't even need to think. You understand? I don't need to think. And here I have another, so I have this. Inside, I have another doc. I have this one I need to take care of. And I do the same. I select this, balloon, and I'm selecting this, 2H. Super easy. So this is done. I fixed this completely, right? I mean, I have the script to fix, but I'm going to fix the script later.
But the fields are all fixed, yeah.
Yeah, the fields are fixed. The hidden state are fixed. The power is fixed. It took me a minute and a half. Correct?
Maybe a minute 45.
Yeah, 46. Same here. That is selected. So we go there and we go to the J, right? We hide this. Oh, J, right? J. This we take care of. This is different because we need to, but I can take care of it of now. Valid, invalid. Do we have this? Valid,
yes.
invalid. So okay,
yes.
so let's take care of this later. So J, and here the same. So this is super easy to fix, right? We double click J, right? This is merge field, the file name. Okay, I don't remember the height of this. It's 13, okay. File name. I put 13.8 back, okay. And this, it's export. So we have a script here. I need to put the script here. This will be an export. And here, J. So we take care of plural fields, so that we take care of this. Now I want to take care of the selection, how to select a document. But remember, I use what I call a universal script. What it is, it's a script. It's a script that I don't care from where I am triggering. It's context free. So since I'm repeating the same technique all over, it's the same all over, all the time. On palette is the same, on balloon is the same, on everything is the same for documents. I can reuse that script and then tell the script what to do. I want to modify the balloon selected documents. Go to select the 02H ID, right? And this is also different, but and go to the what's the name? I don't do. We will have a different view. I don't think we will have this, right? Different views depending on the documents type.
It would be the same. It would be the same as it should work the same. So we would want to see the document itself.
But we will have different fields based on the document type.
Yes, the document type has different types of documents for balloons than it does for pilots.
Yes, but within the document, we're going to put in that table for the balloon. Do we have different? For example, do we have different type of document that will show different fields from each other? I will take care of this later.
Yeah, slightly, yes.
Okay. So we can do this. 2H1, right? Okay. So, and the script here I'm going to take care of later. So I have this done, right? Let me finish G balloon, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this selection is done, okay? And I need to do the same on this button here. Okay, paste, right? So I copy but I have two buttons. One is black, one is white, and the other one is gray, right? So
right, yeah, for the background, so you see which active.
I need to take care of the delete button, right? So the delete button is also, I have a universal script that I demonstrate many times.
Right.
I can delete a row, can delete a record, I can delete, clear, blank out the field, and do some stuff later. I have some options, right? But here, what I want to do, pretty much, I want to delete the row, and in the what's the name? In the dialog, I want to see the name of the documents,
right?
Title, right? So 2H title, boom. My delete button done. So now I have the delete button. Now I have I have all pretty much all what I need, but I need to add file. So we have this add file here, right? So I'm going to go to my script and duplicate this add file pilot. I copy this script and I'm going to balloon and I'm going to put here. And I'm going to call it 2001. And it's add file balloons, right? So I copy paste a script. So I'm setting the field in the balloon table, which is the J selected, J balloon is the UUID, right?
Yes.
With a UUID. I'm inserting the file, right, into the TO2, the one for the creation, J, right? This one is the one that creates a record. I want to go, when I insert this, I want to see the document I just inserted. So I'm inserting a file in a field, and then I want to see this one.
See it.
Okay. So I'm changing to balloon and go. And I want to see. So here what happened. I'm setting this field into global. I use to create a record on the other side. We call that the magic key. We have many webinars on this. Thanks to the relationship, this one, the J is creation, right? So this is the relationship, the TO2J is the one involved with this global field. So I'm using the J to set the field and the document I just created. I just created. So the documents, the ID of the document, I'm taking it from that relationship. So I'm taking here, I'm putting the TO2 to J, and I'm taking the ID document from that relationship. And then I commit. So I have my add balloon. See, when it's very simple like this. But we need to make sure, right? We have here, we can remove those. We need to make sure we have in the layout, we need to make sure we have the container in the layout, even though it is outside of the layout, outside the explicit area, we need that inside the layout. Otherwise, this script step will fail.
Right.
This
doesn't have a place to
script
insert.
steps needs to have the field in the layout to work, but it doesn't have to be there. It could be
Doesn't have to
outside.
be visible.
Yeah, but it needs to be there, pointing to the right occurrence, because I'm going to set the field file container from that occurrence. Okay. I'm inserting in the file container using this. Okay. So let's find out. Okay. So here in documents, I have no documents, right?
Right.
So I'm adding a file. Oh yeah. But I need to take care of this. Yeah, this. I forgot to change
to change it. Yeah.
the field, the script here. So it's a 2001.
Yeah, you made it, but didn't reassign it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. So, in pilot. Sorry. Add a file. So I'm using this, right?
Yep.
I'm inserting.
That one's a larger file anyway. I was a picture out of from my phone.
It's okay. So it's there.
There it is.
Okay. But it's not showing up. Okay. So, and I have no idea why. Because it's not selecting it. Specify balloon selected documents. So that's weird. Okay. So let's see why. Do I have a hidden state here? No, I don't. So let me see. Maybe I did a mistake here. The selected one. Selected document. No. It's not a problem here. G list balloon selected documents from the H. Yeah. Okay. So let me see here. Balloon selected document from the H. Yeah, I copy pasted. So I have no idea why. So let's put the fields in the layout that I use for the selected documents, and see if there's something here. Yeah, it is there. So if I do this, if I click here, it's there, right?
Mhm.
But it should be white here. Something here wrong. Balloon different than, balloon selected document different from H balloon H. Yeah, that's the problem I'm encountering. So I'm glad that happened, because then you can see with what I'm troubling sometime, right?
Yeah, you can learn a lot from people's troubleshooting.
Yeah,
methods.
exactly. So yeah, so I'm using this, and okay, so this is balloon.
Ah,
Okay, 02. That's why it was selecting the wrong one. So H. Okay.
and that was where?
Yeah, because I did modify the second, so now it's white, but I don't know why this is not showing up still, right? So let me see here if I'm using the right relationship, the J. Oh, I'm using J. No, that I should say, sorry, I use the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because J is for creation.
Yeah, it's
yeah. So we don't need to display stuff from J.
Yeah, it's high. Is I, yeah. No, J is for creation. Yeah, pointing to the just because it was one above, right? That's okay, it's not a big deal. So this one, I, this one here, this is one here, I, file name, this is 13. Okay, so let's see. But still not there. Okay, so let's find out what happened in the table, right? So when something like this happened, we go to the balloon table, to the document table, and we look what happened here, right? So the last will be the document I just put here. I have the documents. I have the ID from. So I have no idea why it's not showing up. Right. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know why. I know. Okay. We have a hidden state here. So it's the 2i. Because here we have a slide control here behind it. So now it should work. That better.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. So see, the process is review the scripts, review the fields involved in the relationship. Review if we point to the right table and we find a bug, okay?
Yep.
That was working. We found a bug here. I forgot to a hidden state from the two buttons that I have here. And you fix this, and then you go to the records itself to see if you have all the IDs, right? So that's the process to debug something like this. So we have this, but now, right? I suppose we have different document
Types
type
of
balloon.
documents. Yeah.
That's what we have. We have different types.
Right.
Okay. So that means we need to improve, right? We need to improve this here.
No.
Because, you know what? I'm going to hide this button because always. So here we have, so let me take a new, somebody with few documents. Yeah, this guy. Okay. Here we have types.
Right.
But those are for the pilots.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Correct.
But I don't want to see those types. Right?
Not for the balloon.
The balloon. So we need a separation between those two. That means I have here two tables for the value list. Okay. I mean, I have only one table right now.
Right.
Where I should have, I should have many. I need to add another. What's the name? Another table right now.
Okay.
I mean, because now we have multiple value lists. We don't have only one value list. We have multiple. Correct? Okay. But
yes.
I don't want to add the table right now. I can just show you the technique to fix that right now without to add a table, and we can add the other table later. Okay, another day. But I can show you how to fix this. Okay.
Okay.
I need to build a separation between those two. Between those records, right, and the records I'm going to build right now. I'm going to create. So, what are the type we need?
Registration, airworthiness, annual, and balloon picture. That's it.
That's it. Okay. But if I do this, I have no way to recognize, right, those things. I have no way to I don't have no way to separate. I want to
All right, when it
separate
calls the
those
value
things.
list, it's going to call them all.
Exactly. So if I actually I can show you. If I go there now, I have all of them.
Yeah.
But I don't want. So to do this, we need, normally I have a table. Actually, I can, look, let's create a table. Okay. I need a table that names value list. Okay. So now I need this. I need a value list ID, main key, okay? And I need a title. The title of the value list.
Okay.
Right? Now in the item, I need an IDF value list. Correct? So now that I have this, here what I'm going to do. I'm going to show the IDF value list that I just created. And in this table, I'm going to create two records. Pilots, document types.
Probably singular, pilot, singular.
Yeah, pilot document type, yeah. And a new record, balloon document types. 1L, 2L, that's
Two
it.
L's, not three.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm going to say this. Those are related to this value list, right?
Right.
And those are related to this one. So now I have a strong, identifiable separation. Correct?
Right, right.
They are related to another table with this. So I have two records here, right?
Yes.
I have two records here with an
So
ID.
this is a way to get a category, if you will, of documents.
Yes. That means now I have two. But I can create as many value lists I want. So now,
right, create a new record here, add
yes,
more items over there.
So now how I can easily, right, get this isolated. I am going to see, because to be honest with you, I don't remember which relationship I'm using. TO5T. This is a relationship I am using, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get this value list.
Right.
Right? Is there. TO5T.
Yep.
So I'm going to add in the pilot a new field, okay, that I'm going to name document type category. Right?
Okay.
It's a global field, right? And it's a link because I'm going to use it in a relationship. Now here in this field, remember the relationship I'm using is TO5T, right? Is this one.
Mm-hmm.
In this relationship, right, I'm going to say I want only the category type, the document type category is this ID. Is the ID of the category I want. And I want the ID of the pilot document type. I'm adding this in my relationship, and it said equal.
Right.
So now I have two predicates. One is whatever not there. Remember, I explained that.
That's because it's already selected.
Yeah, but only on that ID. So
yeah,
you remember at startup, I have a script and I'm setting globals, because this is a global. All of those are globals, are things, is like handles, right? That I'm using to get things connected and get things recognized, and it's the starter script that set those fields for me. In this field, I want that ID because that ID, right, is the pilot document type. Okay, this is what I want. I want this ID in that field because I want the relationship to say I want only those. Forget the other ones, right? That the role, the ID. That's why I'm using an ID because an ID is stronger,
Yeah.
So this script, the beginning, I don't remember which one it is. So there, trigger. Okay, it's a set global. I have a set global, so is that cool? So I have a script at the beginning that set globals, okay, where I'm putting all of those things. Right. So in the pilots, I'm adding a new, and I say, okay, document type category, I want that ID. So now, look this. I'm here, I have all of them. Oh yeah, it's broken now. It's broken because I added the field.
Because we didn't change the what it's pulling from.
Let's fire up this script to set the global, and boom. I have only
because the global wasn't filled out. Okay.
Yeah, now it is. So I have only the categories, the pilot's document types.
Right.
It's filtered now. Okay, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you do when you have a table, when you have value list related to records and you want to separate them. You added another table where you create records that makes the separation. It's like a group. It's like a group. So you create a record, you get an ID, and then you put all the, So this is for pilot document type. This is for balloon document type.
So do we need to set the global in the pilot the balloon side as well then?
Yes, we need to have the same on the balloon. So pretty much we need to reproduce everything we get in the pilot. We need to reproduce that on the balloon, right? Because you said, I want the same technique to happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what this one is duplicated. So let's see if this is involved on something. No, so I can delete. So I want the same type of treatment. So I'm going to copy those two fields because those fields are the one involved, right?
Yeah.
In the TO5T, right? In this one. This one is for the value list of, okay. So I need those two, correct?
Right.
So I'm going to copy those two. I'm going to put that in the balloon table, right? Don't rename, don't do anything. I need to fix that relationship because I need to get all the document type I have in my table. That means I need
side.
on the balloon side, right? So
Yeah.
I need this. So it's easy because I already have, it's the TO2H is the all my documents from the balloon with the related to the balloon ID. I want them all, and I want to get the ID, but it's not the ID documents, it's the IDF document type. So I need to, that's why I said, and you know why I knew I was wrong? I was wrong doing this. Okay, let me do it again. I copy paste from the pilot, and I want to put that on the balloon. On the pilot is TO5 something. On the balloon is TO2 something. I know I have a relationship, but what I've done is I did this, right? And I did this. And suddenly I realized I'm wrong. Why? Because of this. List of document types. And this is the ID of the documents.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So because I am naming my stuff correctly, right? That helped me say, oh, wow. Mistake. That's why I'm taking the time, right? Even if I'm the laziest man on earth, I believe, trust me, I'm the laziest man. You don't even know. Right? But for this, I'm not lazy. Period. Name the thing, the way that will help you to never do a mistake. And here I was doing a mistake, and I read this and I said, whoa, this is wrong. Right? This is right. So I don't need to think about this. This is okay. So that's the beauty.
You want to fix the trigger?
Yeah, trigger. So the beauty of naming all over the same way, right? And to reuse the same technique, you don't need to think about it. Oh yeah. No, I need to be on the balloon. Okay. So you avoid, I was talking to you and I wasn't even thinking about how it works. I don't care how it works. I've done it. Now I'm just doing, right? I'm just doing what's the name? Remap. So let's go to the balloon and see if it works. Okay. Go into the document. Go to this one. Okay, here. Of course.
We didn't populate the global.
Yeah, I didn't populate the global, so I'm going there. Duplicate. I'm going to the balloon. I'm going to use the type category. And I'm going to say this. And I'm populating my global by triggering that script. So it's cool to see it in action, right?
This is one that while I'm following the steps, I'm not sure I could reduplicate it without going over this a few more times. At least that's me.
Yeah, but you will have this. Okay.
But I have it. So I have the video. We'll have the file.
Exactly. So you have the video and you can play and replay all the time you want.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Just multiple times through it to put it in my head that I can duplicate it.
Exactly. That's the beauty of a video. So now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still have the wrong. Why I have tests here?
Do we need to change what value list we're calling?
No, because it's the same. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I need another value list. Okay. Because I'm not pointing to the same table. This value list is valid only from the pilot. So duplicate, right? Balloons, document types. I'm going from, this is the T. I don't know if I have something on the 2. No, I don't. So I need a relationship for the, oh no, I have it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
No, it's not the same.
No, that's the.
No, it's not the same. So I'm going to manage database from here, right? So yeah, because many people doesn't know that. I'm here in the value list. I'm going here. I'm saying manage database.
I wish that were in more places.
Yeah, I wish to. I'm duplicating the T. I'm going to the here, right? And I'm renaming K to balloon value list Bob. Okay. I don't remember what it was, but it was those 2. Okay, that easy. So it's the document type IDs that I don't want. And I want this with this, right? So now I have my relationship done. This is to put in perspective the table where I have the item of the value list and the balloon. This one was from the pilot to the value list item. This one is from the balloon to the value list item. I replicated the same environment with the same field, the same name, the same thing, everything the same. So now I create this relationship and automatically it takes it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said this and I create the relationship here. So FileMaker is smart enough to say, okay, the latest, the one you just created, I'm using here.
Yeah, you obviously wanted it because you went from here to there.
Exactly. So, and I'm pointing to the balloon. Why? Because go to the TO2K, to the value list item, get all the value, but only include the one related to the balloon.
Mm-hmm.
So now I fix it.
And it changed it by itself over on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to go reselect it over there.
And it's not working. Why? Okay, I did it, right? So link document. That I hate. I hate this. You know. Okay. What happened here?
It stays where you leave it when you add new stuff.
Exactly. So this one was different too.
Right. Not equal.
And then I added this one. And automatically this stupid FileMaker selected this when I want this, right? Okay.
Yeah. I guess that's a feature. It retains the last.
Yeah, that God FileMaker
operator.
Was, you know, didn't one day didn't drink a good coffee, and he said, and he did this, but still not working. So it didn't fix it. Let me see. What's going on here? Document type ID, category value list item. I don't know why. The scripts. Yeah, it sounds right. Maybe I didn't. It sounds right. I'm in the balloon table. Hold on. This one. List. Yeah. I need to put this. Okay. If it's empty, the list. Yeah. Okay. So I need this now. Okay. Let me explain. So it needs to be explained. But I need those on 2. I need it on the balloon and I need that on the, you know. So let me reorganize this a little bit. Okay. I need to set the field. This field need to be set with this. on both balloon
Pilot and
and
balloon.
pilot. Okay, why? I explain why here. Okay. Because a relationship with FileMaker, right, is not working if the parent key is empty. That means
Got
if
it.
you have the
Yeah.
parent key, if you have the key here, the parent key, right? If it's empty, if this is empty, it will never work.
It's not gonna work.
It will get you, even if you, this one is not, if one of those, one of the predicate is empty, it doesn't work.
Okay.
And here I'm saying, I don't want whatever is there. So by default, I'm putting something that I could have put like blah or blee or blue. I can put whatever I want. I put null because that.
Well, we know what that means.
Okay, yeah. So we need something. And
Right.
my mistake was that I didn't do this on this at the startup to put that by default, right?
To really create the relationship,
Yeah,
or to make the
create the
relationship work.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now this works. So if this is a registration,
Yep.
right? So if I had a new file, right? If I had a new file, so this one, I know you cannot have multiple registration, right?
No, but we'll call this. We'll call this
yeah.
something else.
Yeah. So here, if I'm, so this is the other one. So if I'm doing this, I don't, oh, it's still there. Why? Yeah, because I need to, okay, yeah. I need to replicate something else here. I need to have the commit, you remember? And
oh, right. Yeah.
yeah, you need the on commit record that I don't think I have here. I didn't implement it. All of those things is to avoid having unstored calculations. Do you know that, right? So so here on the record commit, I have it, right? Oh, I have it. So I don't know why I didn't do it. Normally, it should have reset this, right? So let's see what these scripts do, right? The piece of record on record commit balloon. So commit on record commit balloon. This one. So now I need to do like I'm doing on the pilots, which is doing this, getting a pose and doing this. So I copied this from the balloon, pilots,
From the
and
pilot.
I'm pasting this on the balloon. Oops, not on this one, on this one, right? So I have the pose. Don't need to, I'm doing this first, right? This I have. I'm looking for, I'm going to the balloon layout, right? Do I have a balloon table here?
Balloon verification, I think, is the one we've been using.
Oh, balloon verification.
Down two more.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm looking for this balloon, right? So I'm going to balloon table, and I'm looking for that balloon ID, right? So I'm taking the balloon ID from the, I'm on server.
Where we are.
This is on server. I'm selecting, I'm getting the parameter for the balloon. I'm going to the layout balloon verification because this is where I'm looking for that balloon, and I'm setting, I'm setting in the balloon table, I'm resetting the trigger that will trigger all my auto entry calculation. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm doing the xref, right? So I'm doing two things now. Going to the balloon, doing the trigger of the auto entry, And then I'm going there, I'm doing my stuff. So we can delete this. Now, let's delete this. If I click here, I'm going to fix this. I'm adding a new one. So this one was, so see the button
Registration's gone, right?
It's gone because, so let me delete this. Okay, so adding this, adding this, and I'm selecting this. It's a registration.
All four there. So you select registration.
Okay, so this is the registration.
Yep.
Adding another one. Yeah, the 1.2 megabyte is not that big.
Yeah, but like this one's a lot smaller. You see, it's 100 kilobytes.
But it's black and white. I don't have the registration.
Correct.
Because under pixels, I added the way to go to the table, right, and set the trigger that triggered this auto entry calculation that I have here, right?
That finds what's in it and starts eliminating.
Find what I already have, the ID of documents that I already have, and the relationship I'm using for the value list, which is here, says, show me everything that you don't have.
Right.
Different.
That relates to that balloon.
Related to that category.
Category, which is the balloon.
Which is a balloon, yeah. So pretty much I got some problem, I got some, but this is what you have to do to get this stuff, this kind of stuff. So it's very clean. It's not complicated, right? Three lines of scripts, which is, it's not a big deal, right? So
it's cool. Are we heading towards wrapping up, Nick? Not to bother you.
Yeah. No. We good. So now we need to go next week.
Yes.
So now we're ready next week for the OCR stuff.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And I'm sending you the file. I'm sending you the file.
Yes, please send me the file so I can update it. We'll go to Rev 5.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, cool. And
thank you, Ken. See you next week. Thank you.
I will see everybody. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow, but we'll see Nick again next week. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Got a report of an individual up here who may be a FileMaker license. Well, it's potentially expired. Look at the back of that car right there. Looks like the FileMaker license has expired. Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Sir.